What's going on? Here's one for all my animal lovers. You see that guy right there? That's my best friend in the whole world. His name is Samson, right? He'll be 10 years old the same day I'll be 54, August 21st. Now, I got Samson back in 2015. He was a stray puppy, half dead, had about 1 million fleas on him. He was a mess, right? And his skin was so bad that when I was giving him baths and cleaning him up, he would just sit in the tub and just be crying. It was the most pitiful sound you've ever heard an animal make, And we went through that for about 3 months. His skin, he was in bad shape, okay? So I cleaned him up, fed him, loved on him, and he's gave me the best 10 years of my life, right? And so I just want to say this, man. I love animals. That's one thing I credit my mother for. To her credit, she made sure that we had, animals, cats and dogs growing up. Even though we were very poor, we didn't even have much to be able to take care of ourselves. And so over the years, I've had animals. I've been through it all. I've seen one of my dogs get hit by a car on my way to school. Me and my sister was walking to school, and one of our dogs got out of the house and went running. He was prone to do that all the time, and this particular morning he got loose, and while me and my sister was trying to get him to get back in the house, I witnessed him lose his life tragically, right? One of the most heartbreaking times of my life. And here's a Gen X story. So my mother was in the hospital at that time. She was dealing with lupus. And so one of my aunts from down south, she had came up to stay with me and my sister while my mother was in the hospital and my stepfather was going to work, right? And she's the one that accidentally let our dog out. She didn't know, so we don't fault her for that, right? And what'd she do? Oh no, y'all still got to go to school. Well, if that's not a Gen X story, I don't know what is. You just see your dog just get hit by the car. I'm watching it happen, right? I had to go out there in the middle of the road and pick him up, and I'm bawling, my sister bawling. It was a tragic thing, and we still had to go to school that morning. Well, that's a Gen X story right there. That tell you what Gen X was like. But anyway, I just want to say this. I just want to send a shout out to all my animal lovers out there, those who respect these animals. They are the most amazing creatures on the planet, right? And for me, what really draws me close to dogs, cats, anything alive, that we share this planet with, especially dogs and cats because they live with us, right? They don't have an evil bone in their body. They don't. Samson's not going to sit around and plot against me. Can't nobody get in his ear to turn him against me. He won't lie to me. He's faithful. He's loyal. He's everything you wish that we would be to each other, right? And I would lay my life down for Samson in the heartbeat because I know he'll do it for me, right? And so, and there is not a dog lover, there's not an animal lover in this world who wouldn't prefer the company of their own animals over people. That's just the way it is, right? It's not to say, I was going to say it's not to say that they're more valuable, but my dog right now, he is the most valuable thing to me on the planet Earth. Nobody compares. There's nobody that can replace my relationship with Samson and the Lord Jesus at all. And so I just want to say that, and I just want to share my story with all my fellow animal lovers out there. I'm a diehard animal lover, and I'll say this to my credit, even when I was out running the streets, and I ran across all type of bad hombres, right? If I found out that you treated dogs bad, or you was in the dog fighting and stuff like that, I didn't have nothing to do with you. I didn't care what we may have going on as far as getting money together or whatever. It didn't matter. You could be giving me the best prices on the whole east of the Mississippi. I would cut you off in a heartbeat if I knew you was treating dogs bad. It just didn't matter to me, right? And that's always been a principle I stood on, and I stand on to this day. You know what I'm saying? And I am definitely one of those guys. If I walk past a car and I see some animals locked in a hot car, I'm breaking your windows. and I'm waiting for you to come outside because we gonna get that matter settled right there. And so I just want to say this, man, keep it on a more lighthearted note, right? I'm out here on my walk, and since I've had Samson since he was a puppy, we take walks every day. We walk a mile all the way around my little neighborhood, even in the winter. Rain, sun, it don't matter, right? Summertime, I try to get 2 walks in, once in the morning, once in the evening. Wintertime, we gonna get 1 in because it be cold, right? But I just want to say this. I want to share this, my story, my love for animals, my love and my respect for animals, even for cats, right? Oh, and let me say this. It's one thing to have a dog bond with a dog, right? They do that, okay? But when you bond with a cat, oh, that's something different because see, cats cats are a total different breed of animal, right? But if you could gain the trust with the cat that we have with these dogs, oh, that is something. That's a whole nother thing right there. In fact, to me, it's even more special because cats, because of the way they're wired, you know, their personality and all that. They're not real. They're not real intimate animals like that, but they are, right? And so when you could build that type of rapport with a cat, especially, oh man, it's the most amazing thing in the world. And all that men don't have cats. That is some of the that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in this world, right? And so I just want to just to send a shout out, man. Take care of these animals. They will take care of you. And let's be good to them, right? I cannot stand people that abuse animals at all. That is one of the things right there that'll send me back to prison. There's no doubt about that, right? If I see somebody abusing an animal, I'm going in. I'm not even going to wait, right? And so I just want to get on here and share that, boy. That's my buddy. This is one of his favorite things to do right here is to come out here and just roll around in the grass. And I'm gonna end it with this right here, okay? We all know we have our special memories with our animals that we'll always remember throughout our lifetime, right? And so maybe about 3-4 days ago, Samson was asleep on the couch. He's getting older now, so he's really slowing down a lot. And so it was time to go for a walk. And normally he'll be up and ready already, but he was asleep. I mean, he was so asleep, it was crazy. I was calling his name, he wasn't responding. And so I went, I petted him a little bit. He was still asleep, right? And so I just sat there and looked at him for a little bit. And then when I petted his face, he opened his eyes and looked at me. And people, if I tell you, the look he gave me, I would never forget that for all eternity. It was a look of such peace, such love. He just looked at me like, "Hey, what's going on? What we doing?" You know, it was just a beautiful thing, and I'll never forget it. It's seared into my memory, you know. And the way he just opened his eyes and looked at me, he was in such a peaceful state, right? And it touched my heart, right? And then when I asked him, was he ready to go for his walk, he came right to life, right? And so I just want to say that, man. I love animals, and I know many of you out there do. And so I just want to connect with y'all on that and share my personal story, right? All right, so thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, hit me with a subscribe, a like, and a comment. I welcome it all. So until next time.